These are the 20 best HP laptops of 2024, and I'm gonna rank all of them from God tier to trash tier. Links to all of these best HP laptops will be listed in the description below. Number 1. HP Spectre X360 14. This thing is an absolute beast. The OLED display is drop-dead gorgeous, and the performance from the Intel Core Ultra processor is insane. I love how versatile it is as a 2-in-1, perfect for both work and play. The battery life is impressive too, lasting over 9 hours in tests. It's not cheap, but for what you're getting, it's worth every penny. This is definitely going in God tier for me. It's the cream of the crop when it comes to HP laptops. Number 2. HP MV13 X360. Okay, this one's pretty sweet too. It's got a nice OLED screen and solid performance for everyday tasks. The battery life is surprisingly good, lasting over 9 hours despite the power-hungry display. It's more affordable than the Spectre, which is great. The touchpad can be a bit wonky though, which is annoying. Overall, I'm putting this in great tier. It's an excellent choice for most people, especially if you want OLED on a budget. Number 3. HP Dragonfly G4. This thing is seriously impressive. It's incredibly light at just 2.2 pounds, but still packs a punch with its performance. The 3:2 aspect ratio display is awesome for productivity. Battery life is stellar and the build quality is top-notch. It's pricey, but for business users who need the best, it's hard to beat. I'm definitely putting this in God tier alongside the Spectre. It's a premium business laptop that delivers on all fronts. Number 4. HP Pavilion 14. This one's a solid mid-range option. It's got good performance for everyday tasks and a nice OLED display option. The battery life is decent and it won't break the bank. Build quality isn't quite up to par with the higher-end models though, and the speakers could be better. For students or casual users, it's a good choice. I'm placing this in good tier. It's not mind-blowing, but it gets the job done without any major flaws. Number 5. HP OMES 16. This gaming beast packs a punch with its powerful specs and sleek design. I love the vibrant display and smooth performance, perfect for hardcore gamers. However, the battery life could be better, and it's a bit on the pricey side. If you're a serious gamer looking for a high-end laptop, this is a solid choice. After weighing the pros and cons, I'm putting this one in the great tier. Number 6. HP Victus 15.6. This budget gaming laptop is an absolute steal. It offers incredible value with its solid performance and decent build quality. The display is pretty good for the price, and it can handle most games without breaking the sweat. Sure, it's not the most premium feeling laptop out there, but for the price, it's unbeatable. I'm absolutely blown away by this one, so I'm placing it right at the top in the God tier. Number 7. HP Laptop 17CW1087NR. This big boy is a productivity powerhouse with its massive 17-inch screen. I'm really digging the sleek design and the comfortable keyboard. It's great for multitasking and general home use, but it might be a bit too bulky for frequent travelers. The performance is solid, but it's not exactly a gaming machine. Considering its strengths and limitations, I'm putting this one in the great tier. Number 8. HP Pavilion Plus 14-inch. Now, this is what I call a well-rounded laptop. The gorgeous OLED display is a real eye-catcher and the performance is top-notch for everyday tasks. I'm loving the improved battery life compared to previous models. It's perfect for students or professionals who want a premium feel without breaking the bank. The only downside is the weak speakers, but that's not a deal breaker for me. After careful consideration, I'm confidently placing this in the great tier. Number 9. HP Chromebook X211. This little 2-in-1 is pretty neat. The detachable keyboard design makes it super versatile, and the 2K display looks gorgeous for the price. I love how portable it is, perfect for students or anyone who needs a lightweight Chrome OS device. Battery life is solid too, but man, that keyboard cover could use some work. It's a bit flimsy. And while performance is decent for everyday tasks, don't expect to do any heavy lifting. All in all, a good option if you want a budget-friendly Chrome tablet, but now without some compromises. I'm putting this in the good tier. It's got potential but needs some refinement. Number 10. HP Elite Dragonfly Chromebook. Talk about a premium Chromebook. This thing is sleek and lightweight, with a gorgeous 3:2 display that's perfect for productivity. The haptic trackpad is a nice touch, even if it's not quite as good as Apple's. Performance is snappy thanks to that 12th generation Intel chip. But holy moly, that price tag is definitely overkill for most Chrome OS users. If you've got deep pockets and want the absolute best Chromebook experience, this is it. But for everyone else, it's probably overkill. I'm sliding this into the great tier. It's fantastic, but that cost is hard to justify for a Chromebook. Number 11. HP ZBook Fury G9. This mobile workstation is an absolute beast. That 12th generation Intel CPU paired with the RTX A5500 GPU can handle pretty much anything you throw at it. The 4K display is stunning, and I love that you can configure it up with up to 128GB of RAM. It's perfect for pros who need serious power on the go, but man, this thing is thick and heavy. Definitely not for frequent travelers. And the price tag? Yikes. If you need this kind of performance though, it's worth every penny. I'm putting this bad boy in God tier. It's overkill for most, but for power users, it's hard to beat. Number 12. HP Envy X36015. This 2-in-1 is a solid all-rounder. The build quality is great and that OLED display option is absolutely gorgeous. Performance is snappy for everyday tasks and even some light creative work. I love the inclusion of the physical webcam shutter for privacy. The convertible design is nice, but at 15 inches it's a bit unwieldy as a tablet. Battery life could be better too. Still, for the price, it offers a lot of value. It's a great option for students or professionals who want a versatile machine without breaking the bank. I'm placing this in the great tier. It's not perfect, but it offers a lot for the money. Number 13. HP EliteBook 840 G9. This bad boy is a sleek powerhouse. It's got a bright 14-inch display with a taller 16:10 aspect ratio. Perfect for productivity. The performance is top-notch with 12th gen Intel processors, and it's packed with security features for business users. Battery life is impressive too. However, it's a bit on the heavy side and lacks high-res display options. I'm putting this in the great tier. It's a solid choice for professionals who need a reliable workhorse. Number 14. HP Pavilion Business. Alright, let's talk about this budget-friendly option. It's got decent performance for everyday tasks and comes with several configuration options. The audio is surprisingly good for the price point, but let's be real, the base display is pretty meh, and the keyboard isn't backlit. It's a solid choice for students or casual users who don't need all the bells and whistles. I'm slotting this into the good tier. It gets the job done without breaking the bank. Number 15. HP MVWQXGA. And now we're talking. This laptop is a content creator's dream with its high-res WQXGA display. It's got plenty of power under the hood with the latest Intel CPUs and discrete graphics options. The build quality is premium and it even doubles as a decent gaming machine. On the downside, it's a bit hefty and the base model's display isn't as impressive. I'm feeling generous, so I'm putting this in the great tier. It's a versatile powerhouse that can handle almost anything you throw at it. Number 16. HP Laptop 14 DQ0020NR. Okay, let's not sugarcoat it. This is as basic as it gets. It's got an Intel Core i3 processor and just 4GB of RAM, which is barely enough for light web browsing and document editing. The 128GB SSD is tiny by today's standards. On the plus side, it's affordable and portable. But let's be real, you're getting what you pay for here. I'm dropping this in the average tier. It'll work for absolute basics, but don't expect much more. Number 17. HP Laptop 17 CN4010NR. This big boy packs a punch with its 17.3-inch HD Plus display and Intel Core 3 processor. I love the spacious screen for multitasking, but the resolution could be better. It's great for everyday tasks and light gaming. Plus, the battery life is solid. The plastic build feels a bit cheap, but hey, you can't have everything at this price point. I'm putting this one in the good tier. It's a solid choice for those who want a large screen on a budget. Number 18. HP Laptop 14 EP1047NR. Alright, let's talk about the compact 14-incher. It's rocking an Intel Core 5 processor and a full HD display, which is pretty nice for the size. The 8GB RAM and 256GB SSD are decent, but nothing to write home about. It's lightweight and portable, making it good for students or folks on the go. However, the specs are just okay. Not terrible, not great. I'm slapping this one in the average tier. It'll get the job done, but it won't blow your socks off. Number 19. HP Pavilion Laptop 16. Now we've got this 16-inch Pavilion with an AMD Ryzen 7 processor. The WQXGA display is crisp, and 16GB of RAM is pretty sweet for multitasking. I dig the sleek aluminum design, but it's not exactly a powerhouse. It's a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none kind of deal. Good for everyday use, like gaming and some productivity work. After mulling it over, I'm putting this in the average tier. It's solid but doesn't quite stand out from the crowd. Number 20. HP Chromebook 14A. And last but not least, we've got this little Chromebook. It's super portable and has killer battery life, which I love. The 14-inch display is decent, but nothing fancy. It's perfect for basic tasks like web browsing and document editing, but don't expect to do any heavy lifting. The build quality is a bit meh, and the performance can be sluggish with multiple tabs open. Considering its limitations, I'm dropping this in the average tier. It's great for what it is, but it's not for everyone. So there you have it. These are my personal ratings for all of the most popular best HP laptops of 2024. Links to all of these best HP laptops will be in the description below. Do you agree with me on these rankings or not? Leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.